Hi, this is Marvelyn Brown with Inner Word Business Services, and today we're going to talk about actually, there are two great reports in Google Analytics. So we're going to focus in on these two reports. I'll show you how to get them set up and give you some insight into how you can use these reports. These two reports that I'm talking about are the affinity categories and the in market segment reports. These reports are gold mined, let me tell you. They give you information on the people who are visiting your site, their age, where they're located, what their interests are, um, what they are more likely to buy. That's even bigger. So, this is a great report for anyone who is kind of struggling with, who is my target audience? Who do I want to reach? Who wants to hear my advertising message? Because if you've listened to some of my previous videos, you know that everyone is not interested in what you have to say. There are certain people who are clamoring to hear what you have to say, but you have to reach those people in order to be profitable or in order to accomplish your business goals. Everyone is not interested in necessarily monetizing their website, but there are people who are interested in providing great information to their customers or to their target audience. And so if you want to provide great information, number one, you have to figure out who are you providing information to and what do those people want to see or hear from you. And without that information, you're just kind of going along in the dark and trying to figure out, you have no confidence in what you're writing because you have no idea what people are looking for. You're basically hitting and missing, and not really knowing where your target is. So let's just take a look at these reports and we'll go from there. So the thing that you want to do is you want to look at your top navigation in Google Analytics. When you log into your account, you're going to probably be right here in the reporting area. You want to go over to your admin area and click on that. Then you want to go to property settings. And then you want to scroll down to the area that says enable demographics and interest reports. You want to make sure that this is toggled to the on position. And then once you do that, now it may take a couple of days for the data to populate, but then you want to go back to your reporting section and you want to go down to audience. This is going to click off because I already had it expanded, but just want to make sure you see that. You want to go to audience and then you want to scroll down to interests and then overview, and then you're going to see your data. So your affinity categories, this is how many of people in this is how many people in the various categories that you've reached. So for example, I have 8.25% of the people that came to my website or my blog are social media enthusiasts. Right on target. Those are the people that I want to target. These are my perfect customers. So great. The next level is shutterbugs. Shutterbugs are people who are more visually oriented. They like pictures and visual type things, and so I've reached those folks. And basically, what I try to do when I write my blog posts, and it's also one of the things that I highlight in my blog post checklist. You can get that for free on the website, but I highlight that because people are more visual. I don't know if you've ever gone to a blog post where there were no pictures or there were no visual cues, or it was just basically straight text. It makes it a lot more interesting and it stands out. You kind of have to catch people's attention, and so the way to do that is to give them visually appealing pieces of either graphics or pictures or something great to look at that ties into your topic. So shutterbugs, love it. Technophiles, people who love technology, love that as well. Movie lovers, business professionals, definitely want business professionals. Like movie lovers, a movie lover myself. News junkies and avid readers, Definitely want those folks. If you're doing a blog, you want readers. You want people that are going to be interested in what you have to say. These people, I'm glad that I'm reaching these folks. This is right on target with what I wanted. Now, sports fans, I don't really write about sports. However, sports fans may also be social media enthusiasts. They may also be business professionals. They may also be news junkies and avid readers. So for that reason, I think that sports fans would be a great fit as well. So you can't just think about, people are multi-dimensional. They don't just have one interest. And so just because someone is a sports fan and you don't write about sports, it doesn't mean that they are not a good fit for what you're trying to promote. So just think about that and look at the categories. And if most of your categories are on target with the kinds of people you want to reach, then you're doing a great job. Your posts are going in the right direction. If they are not the kinds of people that you want to reach, then that means you need to do something different. You need to sit down and really think about who you want to reach, and then you start writing posts that will reach those people or that tap into the interests of the people you want to reach. Now, in the in market segment, this is great as well because the in market segment tells you who's looking at information that would lead Google to believe that they are interested in making a purchase. So maybe, say for instance, if you're someone who's looking for a car, you're going to be going to certain websites looking at cars. You're going to be looking at data on, how can I tell about a car's age? Maybe if you're looking for a used car, you want to get information that will tell you whether that car has been in an accident or how much it would cost to insure that car. All of that information is tracked by Google, and they are making certain inferences on what you're basically trying to do. So, based on the information you've looked at online, you're going to tell Google that you're in the market for a car. So basically, my in market segment is telling me that the people who are looking at my website are in the market. They are, primed and ready to buy um, products that are in the category of business services, business technology, web services. Well, guess what? That's what I sell. So that's definitely a great match between what I sell and what they're looking for. So all I need to do is just continue to do more of what I'm doing. And at some point, I will see. And actually, if you look at my reports, I am starting to see a spike. If you can, like, I don't know if you saw one of my last videos, but my last video, I had basically a flat line, and we talked about the fact that I hadn't blogged in a while and that I'm really just getting back into blogging, and I'm having to start all over again with this blog. So, but now you can kind of see I'm starting to have an uptick in the number of people who are looking at my blog. So that's very encouraging. Hopefully it will continue to stay that way. But with these reports, this is telling me pretty much that I am on target with reaching the people that I want to reach. It tells me how many people, and see, if you look at this, it tells you how many people in each category that I'm reaching. It tells me their bounce rate. It tells me how long that they're staying on the website, how, engaged they are. Now, the thing that I haven't done, I haven't set up my goals, which you would think that as much as I talk about goals, you would think I would have already done that. But I am, that's one of the things on my to-do list because that will give me even more information. Who's converting more? Who's doing more of the things that I want them to do? The social media enthusiasts, the shutterbugs. That's going to help me drill down my target audience even more. And so we'll talk about that as we go along. We'll, I'll do more videos and we'll come back and we'll look at some of this data and just see how things have changed. As I see changes, I will document all those changes in videos. Now, the other thing that I would like for you to do is take a look at the information below this video. I'm also going to incorporate this video into an article so that way you can get more in-depth information on what these various categories mean and what the infinity categories can tell you versus what the in market segment categories can tell you. Now, the in market segment categories will give you some different information, even though they look, kind of the same. They will give you different information that can help you further drill down and drill down and drill down on the kinds of people that you want. And the more information you have on your target customers and your perfect customer and the people that you want to attract, the more you're going to start attracting those people. You're going to start writing more articles that solve their problems and help them to get to where they want to be. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and log out. This was the thing that I wanted to go over with you, was this great set of tools that you can use to reach your perfect audience and attract more people to your business. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.